Yeah, we're about to talk about it, man. It's your boy JB with some, hot topic news, man. First we gonna, start about the thing about the 7 month old baby Emmanuel missing, and you know how the mom and dad was crying and said he was missing, and it's a whole lot of stuff coming out in the story that don't add up, don't make too much sense. But we found out, she said that he just got took, and it seemed like they was casing the place. Big Five don't have cameras, and just came with a story later to try to cover themselves. Because the way she said it happened really didn't make sense. But now we find out that they went different places, and family members, different swap meets, funeral, and no one seen the baby. And the black eye was already there, like a lot of us already assumed, because it looked, like it's been there for, you know, maybe a couple months, month and a half. It's been there for a while, right? So we find out the dad is all bad, has priors, um, and he got locked up 2018 for, abusing his 10 month baby, and they said it was bad. Ribs fractured, hit skull fractured, just some evil punk shit, and he ends up going to jail and trying to figure out why, that street justice didn't happen, especially dudes Hispanic. And if you all hear the prison people and the prison channels and all the whatever, they don't play about that. But I guess sometimes you PC it up, or some people can get up out of there without you know, getting unalive, or whooped on really bad. But it's crazy because he got less time than I got almost as much time in from having being a felon with a firearm. So either he had a great attorney, or whatever the case, he shouldn't be out. He shouldn't have made it through the system, because they don't play about that, and they always say they get them. The kids, if you mess with kids or do on those elderly and take it for all them type of charges, you're gonna have to pay. He gets out, and they said he has 70 some months, but he only end up doing a few. And I'm like, wow, how that happened? But anyway, he got prior, so it seems all bad. It seemed like he is back to his old behavior. Now I heard he got a lawyer, and his lawyer is not his wife lawyer, so it seemed like he gonna probably try to put some blame on her. Maybe say he seen what happened and he hit her, and that's why she got a black eye, because she did something to the been try to flip it, which they said that was already something that he did, that he with his other girl, and they both went to jail. But even if she, we know the mom's guilty because she went up there with the talking and all that, and she's guilty too if she know about it. Evidently she knew about it, but they came with this excuse, and it's looking all bad. It looking like both of their ass need to be up under the jail. He should have never been out, or at least right now. Um, but they still haven't found the baby, so I don't know how that goes. There's no body, there's no evidence or nothing, but the internet and everybody else is doing the detective work shows that something ain't right. As soon as it happens, something wasn't right. You feel me? So he should have never made it out the pen, for real, for real. But he's out, up to his old behavior, seems like. And you would think that he wouldn't have made it, you know what I'm saying? Especially being under, being Hispanic, and, they politics when it comes to children and elderly. We have certain prison people say different things like, oh, y'all don't, these people don't do that, and we take care, do all that. But, some people go up under that PC and slither their way ass out. And this is about the missing baby. So they came to see that it's no camera look like. So they was coming with a story before, after they felt like shit, it's gonna come up to bite us in the ass, and the grandparents, other people seen them and ain't seen the baby, so it's looking bad. And just the way she was fake crying and talking about, oh no, no one seen nothing, and my baby hair so soft, and she was dramatic, but not one tear. The dad they just didn't seem too like a parent that just they baby missing. Like they know what's up, and trying to get their way up out of it. So both they ass deserve to get up under that jail, man. And maybe this time the dad to go back and it'd be a different story because he slid up out of there that time. Tim went to fracture ribs, scar. That means you was like punching on his baby, beating his baby like it was an adult. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's all bad. He should have been unalive as soon as he got up under that thing. Should have got took care of.
Justice for the baby.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, justice for the baby.
Find that baby.
But they don't know if the baby is gone, but it's looking like it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody can find it. It's been that long. They said something about houses being burnt down. But for him to have a lawyer by himself means that they know they in some trouble. They said they're gonna lawyer up, so it looked like he's gonna go back to blaming the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh nah, she did it, and then maybe the black eye would be like, I'm so mad, and I seen her, she was whooping out. You gonna have me? I can't be involved with stuff like this already. I don't know how he only got a few months though. 2018, he already out. It's people in jail that did a lot less with a lot more time. So he won on that, but eventually, you know what I'm saying, was done in the dark, come to light, and he for sure gonna get his. That's mandatory, you know what I'm saying? It's a thing that happened in Ukaipa. It was in Ukaipa, and they said that the baby was kidnapped. We don't know that he beat the baby, this baby, but I mean he got priors and he had a 10-month daughter that he abused and him and his ex went to jail for. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? If y'all just getting in, man, make sure y'all like the live. But I never knew how he would make it out the pen in that situation, or did he even go to the pen? Because they said he had so much time fighting his case. Probably he might have just did it in the county, or he might have just went PC. But he for sure, shouldn't have made it. That's some coward shit. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? To their own kid, no kid, but to your own kid you're disturbed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, pray that baby get found. Justice will happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And any man that do that to something that can't protect itself is not a man and deserves. You know what I'm saying? Some he don't deserve to breathe. Just to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? If that's what happened, and it sounds like that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like
Where's the goddamn baby?
it sounds like just off of the first thing when they said the baby was missing. Like what happened? Oh, we don't know, but they wasn't their emotions, but they were emotionless. You know what I'm saying? Who cried and not a tear, not a you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Yeah, street justice should have been happening. Cat Robertson, the last time he went and put his hands on a baby and did that. So sometimes street justice gets missed, but eventually, yeah, it's gonna be some street justice. You can't keep doing the same stuff and scandalous stuff and molesting and beating and all that, and you don't get your number called. You know what I'm saying? They don't punch your ticket. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the penitentiary. But on other news, you know what I'm saying? Anybody hear about the truck driver, the illegal truck driver? Yeah, that's probably what happened too. Some with it, but even if you go PC or something, it's other people. But most of them got bad charges. But some people in PC is not having that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he should have. He should have already been dealt with to not be able to have no more kids, to not be able to do that. And the woman is just as wrong because she came with her fake sob story and they said hola and punched me and no one seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. No one seen nothing. Crazy. My shit messed up.